Hello, my friends. Hello, my friend. This is Derek Young Live. This is Derek Young Live. This is Derek Young Live on all my social media platforms. Some of you may be watching through Facebook. You may be watching through Twitter. You may be watching through YouTube. Whatever platform that you're watching on, I want to personally invite you to subscribe to that particular platform, my friends. Subscribe to that particular platform. I'm going to be doing more inspirational positive teaching, helping people to understand about credit as the days and weeks go forward. I am so excited to be able to join you wherever you are around the United States of America, as well as internationally. I know I get a lot of people that message me from the UK and in various parts of Africa and India, and I want to thank you in advance for tuning in to this broadcast. Again, if you're watching me on YouTube, I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me on Instagram, I want to invite you to like my page or follow my page. If you're watching me on Twitter, I want you to follow my Twitter profile as well as Facebook as well. Follow my profile for a lot of helpful information that I'm going to give you about credit. So I'm just so excited to be here with you, no matter what time zone you in. I'm here on the East Coast, here in Florida, and I'm just excited to be here with you. Look, my friend, I have a major announcement coming up in the next couple of weeks about a powerful mentorship program that I'm going to be starting. So I'm going to be making an announcement in a couple of weeks about that. For those who may not know me, my name is Derek Young. I am the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises, LLC, a company that specializes in personal credit, specializes in business credit, helping nonprofit organizations to get 501c3s, to do business plans, etc. We do a lot of great things helping people just like you to get yourself in order. So I'm so excited. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to invite some of my friends to join us on various groups. I'm going to invite some of my friends to join us, and we're going to go ahead and get started in a few minutes. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. I ask that you invite, share some groups. My friends, invite some people to join us as we get ready to get started. I'm giving 3 tips to deal with collection companies. I'm going to be talking about 3 tips to deal with collection companies. Again, I'll be talking about 3 tips to deal with collections companies. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be so powerful information we're going to get ready to cover. And again, what I'm doing now, I'm inviting some people to join us. And I ask that you do the same. And we're going to go ahead and get started in a few minutes. So I ask that you give me about a minute or so. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started with this powerful information that I'm going to be giving you. I'm going to give you 3 tips to be able to deal with collections companies. This broadcast for educational purposes only, and I am not giving any legal advice. I'm telling you things from personal experience. Okay, I'm telling you things through personal experience. I'm not giving any legal advice. I want you to understand that. I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm telling you things through personal experience. That's what I'm doing. And this information is going to help you to go to the next level, to be able to understand how credit works and various things like that, and being able to help you to do what you have to do for yourself and for your family. Having good credit is very important. I want you to understand that, my friends. Having good credit is more important than having money, unless you have a lot of money. Okay, most people don't have a lot of money, so you have to be able to use your credit. Having good credit could get you in position to get a new home, to get you in position to get a brand new vehicle, could get you in position to help to change your life for the better. Having good credit can do all those great things for you. Okay? I have people that call me all the time and say, Derek, I want to become a homeowner. Guess what? It has a lot to do with your credit. Have a lot of people that call me all the time, Derek, I want to get a new vehicle. Guess what? It has a lot to do with your credit. So don't just sit back on your credit and think it's going to fix itself, because it's not going to happen. You got to take an active role in fixing your credit. Okay, we're going to start in a minute. My friends, I ask that everybody come on here, hit share, like, share, invite some people on here. We're going to go ahead and get started in a minute. I'm excited. You need to get excited as well. I'm excited. You need to get excited as well to be able to share the information with you. I'm excited. I'm gonna post maybe like 1 or 2 more groups. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am excited. You need to get excited as well. A lot of great things is getting ready to happen. Okay, a lot of great things get ready to happen. You need to be excited as well. A lot of great things get ready to happen. Live on Facebook. And I'm gonna take questions from people on my Facebook page tonight. I'm going to rotate it around, but tonight I'm going to take questions from people on my Facebook page when I get finished talking. Okay. So again, go ahead and hit share, invite. We're going to go ahead and get these numbers up, and I'm going to go ahead and get started in a second. What I'm doing now, I'm inviting a couple more people to join us in the groups, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, thank everybody for your time. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's greatly appreciated. I don't take things like this for granted, my friends. So I'm greatly appreciative of you joining me tonight here on Facebook Live. I'm excited. You need to get excited as well, my friends. All right, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll share the stuff later. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. First and foremost, when it comes to credit repair, every citizen in the United States of America is covered under a law called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which gives every citizen in America the ability to dispute things on their credit that may be erroneous, untimely, the wrong amount, or if the client thinks that it may be suspicious in nature, it gives the client the ability to dispute those items on their credit report. Okay, they give them the ability to dispute those items that is on their credit report. Some people think that if a debt is on their report, they have to pay that debt off. And in experience over the years, that does not work at all. Paying debt off on your credit report will leave you with a zero balance, still reporting negative on your credit, still damaging your credit score, still hurting your credit score. So the best thing to do, according to my experience, is to get that negative item legally deleted off of your credit report. Okay? So how do collection companies come in the equation? All right, say for example, you have a account that you used to have account with, I like Apple. I'm an Apple man. Say if you had an account with Apple, for example, an Apple credit card, matter of fact, and you start paying the bill on that credit card, and that Apple credit card get closed out. Okay, a collection company will purchase that account from Apple. Again, I'm just talking for purposes only. I love Apple. I'm an Apple supporter. Okay. The collection company will buy that account for pennies on a dollar. Let's say that you owe Apple $1,000. Okay. The collection account could buy that account for $200 or $150. But guess what? They're going to come after you for that $1,000. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you 3 tips to deal with collections company. Number 1, do not admit that debt is yours on that phone. Those collection company people, they talk so nice when they call you. They talk so sweet. Their job is to keep you on that phone for 60 seconds or more to try to get you to admit that that debt is yours. Okay? Yes, the lines are recorded. When they tell you that, yes, the phone lines are recorded. Okay? They're recorded. They want to try to keep you on that phone to get you to admit that you have knowledge of a debt. Why would they do that? Because if it gets to a point, they may try to go to court and sue you, which you call a judgment, to try to garnish wages out of your paycheck. Okay? So number one, and again, I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm telling you from personal experience. Do not admit that that debt is yours. Okay? For example, ABC Collection Company called me. This ABC Collection Company, can I speak to Mr. Young, please? This is Mr. Young. How can I help you? This is ABC Collection Company. I just want to let you know that the call is being recorded for debt collection purposes only. Mr. Young, can we verify you? Okay, what's your date of birth? What's the last four of your social? I want to tell you, my friend, they already had the information on you. Okay? They already had the information on you. All right, I want to let you know they already had the information on you. So I verify the last four of my social, I verify my date of birth, I verify my address. Mr. Young, according to our records, you have a debt of $1,000. What I would say is, with all due respect, sir, ma'am, and again, I'm telling you what I would do. I'm not giving you advice. You know, what Derek Young, a person to say is, sir, ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not remember that debt. Okay, that's number one. I'll say, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not remember that debt. I don't recall that debt. Okay. The second thing, the second tip I want you to understand is to have the collection company to correspond with you in writing only. Once you tell them that you do not have any knowledge, that you don't remember that debt, what you would say is, excuse me, sir or ma'am, with all due respect, can you communicate with me in writing only moving forward? Guess what? Because if they call you again, it's a potential violation, okay, of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. It's a potential violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. I want you to understand that, okay? Once you tell a collection company to stop calling you, legally they have to stop calling you. If not, they can face potential civil lawsuits against them. Okay. So the second step is to tell them to communicate with you in writing only. Okay. In writing only. Why would you do that? Because you have a chance to analyze the so-called debt they say you have, and then you can contact a great credit repair company. All right, they get that resolved for you, because that's the best time to be honest with you. That's the best time to do credit repair, when you start getting those initial letters called dunning letters. Okay, this is the best time to do credit repair. You can get that stuff taken off in a matter of days, because I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, when you get those dunning letters, you can get them removed off in a matter of days. I had a client in Atlanta, Georgia, about a year ago, a gentleman, a sharp gentleman. He had a soup business. He had a clothing store. He had a medical bill on his credit. He called me. We did a dispute for him, okay, through the federal government, and that collection company responded back to him in one day and told him they're going to stop reporting this account and they're going to remove it off his credit. It happened in one day. The next day, they contacted this gentleman and said, we're going to stop reporting this debt on your credit. I want you to understand, my friends, that the same collection companies that report the debt on your credit, they can legally remove it off as well through eOscar. eOscar is the communication tool that companies use to communicate with the credit bureaus. The same way they report positive information, same way they report negative information, is the same way they can get those things removed off your credit. I want you to understand that. Okay? Again, number one, do not admit that the debt is yours. Again, I'm telling you from personal experience, I'm not giving you legal advice. Number two, tell the collection companies to correspond with you in writing only. Number three, once they write you, okay, what I would do if I were you, I would file a formal complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I will file a formal complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau if I were you. Okay? From my experience, from filing a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, it's about a 97, 96% chance that it will resolve that issue with that collection company immediately. That collection company will write you a letter stating that they're going to cease and desist all collection activities on that account, and they're going to let the credit bureaus know, okay? And when they do that, that account is going to be removed off your credit, okay? So these are 3 powerful tips in dealing with collection companies. Again, number 1 is recap. Do not admit that the debt is yours. Why? Because the lines are recorded, okay? Number 2, tell the collection companies to correspond with you in writing only. Because when they call you again, it could be a potential violation. Number 3, once you get the documentation, a letter from the credit bureau, you can file various complaints with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB. You can file complaints with them, okay? Which I found over the years to be very effective when it comes to getting those accounts removed off someone's credit, okay? So these are 3 powerful tips that you can use when dealing with collection companies. These are 3 powerful tips that you can use when dealing with collection companies, okay? Again, these are 3 powerful tips that you can use in dealing with collection companies, okay? All right. Again, my name is Derek Young, the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises, LLC, the home of your personal and business credit repair needs, my friends. I'm excited to be on Facebook Live. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let the audience continue to build up. And I want to answer any question that somebody may have. Okay. I noticed a lot of you like to inbox me questions. You don't like to post things live, which is okay. You can inbox me as well, my friends. Okay. You can inbox me as well. Okay. So I'm excited. So again, these 3 powerful tips that I have given you is going to really help you. You don't have to be fearful running from these collection companies. When you see them calling you, and when you answer the phone, you ain't got to hang up on them. Okay? Follow these 3 powerful tips I gave you. You're going to begin to see some positive results in your credit. You ain't got to be afraid of them. Okay? They're not the big bad wolf. All right? They have federal laws and things that they have to follow, these collection companies. They have federal laws they got to follow. So you don't have nothing to be afraid of. You ain't got nothing to be concerned about. They have federal laws they got to follow, these collection companies. I want you to understand that. All right. So you don't have to be afraid and things. You don't have to, you can just do what you got to do. You ain't got to be afraid. Just do what you got to do. It's just that simple. Okay. Another tip, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Okay. When a collection company call your job, they're legally able to call your job. Okay. When they call your job, the first time you talk on the phone with them, tell them do not call your job again. If they call your job again, they're facing a potential violation. Okay. They're facing a potential violation. And another thing I want you to know, that recently Congress has given the collections companies the ability to communicate with you on social media. So what does that mean? That means that with some of y'all out there flossing, taking all these pictures and traveling and things like that, and you owe these companies money, guess what? They're going to use that for evidence against you if they got to take you to court. Going on those trips, hanging out with your homeboys or homegirls. If they take you to court, they're going to use that as evidence against you. So I strongly recommend that you be very careful what you post on social media, especially when you owe people money, when you owe a debt. Be very careful what you post on social media. All right, so I just want to give you those 2 tips as well. Just want to give you those 2 tips as well. I'm excited. You need to get excited as well. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask me in regards to credit? Okay. I want to take a few minutes to answer any questions that somebody may have in regards to credit. Let me go to my Twitter page as well. Let me go over there and see if I have people that's responding to me as well on my Twitter profile. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask me? All right, this is my Twitter page right here. That's me on Twitter right here as I speak. It's my Twitter page. All right, so does anybody have any questions that you'd like to ask me at this time in regards to credit? I just want to just let everyone know that most people that reach out to me, they're wanting to become homeowners. Okay, they're wanting to become homeowners. So it's in saying that you have to have good credit. See, the loan officer and the realtor, a lot of times they're not going to tell you certain things. They're going to string you along. Now, the good loan officer is going to tell you. The good realtor is going to tell you, but the mediocre ones, they're going to just string you along, give you that hope and stuff. Okay, give you that hope, but they know in their mind that you're not going to qualify because of your credit. Okay, they know you're not going to qualify because of your credit. So you know, I'm going to keep it real with you. You have to have good credit. Your credit shows potential lenders the type of borrower that you are. Are you able to pay bills on time? What's the likelihood of you defaulting on that loan? The higher your score, the lower your likelihood. The lower your score, the higher your likelihood is to default on that particular loan that they give you. And your credit shows the lender the type of responsible borrower that you are. If you want to become a homeowner, you have to have good credit. There's nowhere around it. In this industry, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. You know, sometimes people want to go to credit repair companies, you know, where they paying, you know, dirt cheap money, maybe $100 a month or something. Guess what? You're going to be there for a year and a half. Some people are not willing to invest in themselves. They want things for free. But guess what? My experience, my knowledge, me getting the job done, me and my team, it's not going to be for free. You have to pay us for my knowledge and expertise. My credit repair company is one of the only few in America that offers a full money back guarantee in writing. A lot of credit repair companies don't do that. We use the most aggressive legal disputing techniques to get the job done fast and to get the job done right. But most importantly, I have the experience. I have many years of experience in the industry. So I know all the ins and the outs in the credit repair industry. I know how to get things done fast and get things done right. I am the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises, LLC. I am Derek Young, the owner and CEO of Derek Young Enterprises, LLC. I hope this broadcast has been a blessing for you. I'm going to start doing a lot more. I keep y'all informed. What I want to do in the near future is have a certain day that I do the broadcast on so we can create a schedule. But I'm going to be sharing a lot of powerful information with each and every one of you to help you to change your life for the better. I am Derek Young, the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises, LLC. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Thank you.